Hello everyone, welcome back to another gadget review, and in this video we have the Mi Smart Speaker. It pretty much is a speaker with Google Assistant built in and the ability to connect to the internet, which, if you had not guessed already, is where all the smarts of this speaker come from. It's a very neat looking unit and also pretty big. For a person like me, it's bordering the limits of how big a desk speaker must be. But big usually means better sound, which we will find out later in the video. For now, let's get it all set up. You'll need to download the Google Home app before you begin anything on this one. Once that's done, connect the speaker to the mains and it will automatically turn on. You'll also need Wi-Fi to get it set up. In the Google Home app, you click on the plus sign and click on Setup Device. Click on Add New Device, and if you have an existing home in the app, like I do, just select that and click Next. A trippy animation will pop up, then you'll be asked the type of device you want to set up. Since ours is a speaker, we select Speaker. An animation will pop up again, then voila! Mi Smart Speaker detected. Click Yes to get it set up, and once setup is done, the speaker will make a little sound and Google Home will ask you if you heard the sound. This is just to make sure you are setting up the right speaker and not your neighbor's speaker, because that would be bad. From here, you'll be asked which room you want to set up the speaker so that smart devices can be set up in an organized manner in your home. Then the last step is getting the smart speaker connected to the Wi-Fi. Since it's connected to the Wi-Fi, it means you can do quite a lot of stuff with it. For example,
Hey Google, do I need an umbrella?
No, it isn't raining in Harare right now. It's 24 degrees and mostly sunny.
Hey Google, arm home security system.
Got it. Setting to home mode.
Hey Google, play Daily Mix 3.
Sure. Here's the Spotify playlist called Daily Mix 3.
Hey Google, set a reminder for a weekly meeting at 5 p.m. today.
Sure. To help you create reminders, I need your permission to allow personal results on this device. You can turn on personal results in settings in the Google Home app.
the speaker also has built-in Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone, laptop or tablet to it. Pro tip, the Bluetooth on the speaker is switched off by default, so if you wish to switch it on, you may have to ask it through Google Assistant. Now for the time you have all been waiting for. How does it sound? It sounds pretty good. I know it is very unfair to compare it to the Amazon Echo Dot. It's the only other smart speaker I have reviewed, and looking at audio performance, the Mi Smart Speaker does a much better job than the Echo Dot. The bass is nice and strong without overpowering the mids and highs too much. It has a good separation of instruments when playing genres of music like orchestral or classical tracks. It does have limits to what it can do because of it having a single driver to produce all of the sound. So above 60% volume, you start to hear the mids and highs getting muffled up by the bass when playing some bass heavy tracks like hip hop and your amapiano tracks. There is a pretty simple equalizer in Google Home that you can use to some extent to try and balance out the treble and the bass for better audio performance. But to sum it all up, I'll give the audio experience an 8.5 out of 10. It's very good and volume gets plenty loud indoors, but because one driver is handling all the audio, you end up losing a bit of audio resolution as you get closer to the maximum volume. But nothing in this world is perfect, so here are a few things that the Mi Smart Speaker could have improved on. It 100% relies on a Wi-Fi connection for it to work, which might be a challenge in Africa. It also has no built-in battery, so party does not go on after the power cut. You cannot use it as a Bluetooth speaker without connecting it to the Wi-Fi. It does not have an aux port to connect another, probably better, more louder speaker to it to play audio directly from it, which is something that the Amazon Echo did have. You know, turning your old radio into a smart radio. But there are some basics that it does quite well out of the box. It's easy to set up thanks to Google Home. The audio quality is very good for a speaker that size. It looks good and the build quality feels solid. And you can use it as a Bluetooth speaker at will and save some data from streaming. My thoughts on this speaker? If you have reliable Wi-Fi and power, and you are into home automation or even just a tech enthusiast, then yes, you can get this speaker and actually enjoy it. And that's really who it's for. I left my little cousins with it, and one after the other they were firing Naruto questions at it, and it impressed them, which in turn also impressed me. The success rate it had at answering those questions. It's just a small segment that can get real value out of the Mi Smart Speaker, and I have to say this small segment will not be disappointed. At just under $60 it's also a bit cheaper than other smart speakers on the market. Let me know what you think about this video. Thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.